Ian Doyle, Liverpool made us sweat for it, but they are back top of the Premier League table after winning at Fulham. How big did that feel yesterday at Craven Cottage?
Well, it was bigger than the portion sizes of food that we got for the press, I can tell you that. It was a very, very big win. It was one of those ones where you can imagine Man City were at home, the players were watching that and thinking, oh, come on, they can do us a favour here. Or the critics were getting ready to stick the knife into Liverpool, but they win the penalty. James Milner tucks it away, nerves of steel and all that. But the reality is it should never have got to that point. Liverpool clearly better than Fulham. Fulham, they worked hard, defended quite well, but Liverpool missed succession of chances. And even in the first half, the main danger for them was complacency, because if they didn't get that second goal, there was always the danger of what happened for the equaliser, a mistake. You don't see Virgil van Dijk make too many mistakes. No. Alisson Becker and Milner as well, who started it with that bad clearance. But I wouldn't say they got away with it, but you could argue they did.
Okay, a couple of performances, the good and the bad. Sadio Mane, 11 and 11 for him now, and another excellent performance from him.
Well, it was, I mean, he took the goal very, very well. I mean, it was a decent passing move, but it was his burst down the left and then into the box. Because if you see the replay, he just runs off and nobody bothers to even track him, and that allows Firmino to put the ball in, and he puts it in the net. And it was interesting because I think his reputation earned him the penalty in the sense that the minute the ball dropped in that area, maybe the goalkeeper was playing in his mind of what, say, Mane did against Watford with the back heel, that the ball's dropping there, he's thinking, I can't let him get to it. Yeah. Goalkeeper panics, pulls him back, and I know there's been one or two suggestions it wasn't a penalty, but even Fulham, interim boss Scott Parker had no complaints, so it was definitely a penalty.
All right, the bad, Mohamed Salah. Is it just a case of him trying too hard to try and get this goal?
I think it is. I don't think it was a particularly bad performance in that sense, but he was getting into some good positions, but he was being too greedy, and you could see that he was not panicking, but he was snatching at stuff, and maybe one or two of his teammates were getting a little bit frustrated. But then when he did get the chance right at the end to get his goal, which would have been his 50th Premier League goal for Liverpool, he hit it straight at the goalkeeper. So, I wouldn't be massively worried. I wouldn't be calling for him to be dropped. Let's put it that way. Because the other thing is that with Salah getting all the attention from the opposing players, that's partly what's allowed Mane to start scoring so many goals.
All right, now the international break for Liverpool, a chance for Klopp's players
to get injured,
to get injured, basically. Hopefully not get injured, but a chance for Oxlade-Chamberlain and Joe Gomez to get back.
True, we'll give them a couple more weeks. That's where not playing games helps certain players, the ones who are coming back from injury, as you say. I mean, it's one of these. It's the last international break of the season, or certainly until the season finishes, and Klopp will just be hoping that Andy Robertson's pulled out of certainly one of Scotland's 2 games, could be 2. There's not been many called up in the England squad. There's only Jordan Henderson, and he will link up. Klopp said this yesterday.
There's rumours he's pulled out today, isn't it?
I'm not sure about that. Well, he's certainly at Melwood at the moment, so we'll find a bit more about that probably a bit later on. But if he doesn't play, that would be good for Liverpool. But then you're looking at the Brazilian lads; they'll be going away. So it's one of these ones where Klopp just crosses his fingers and everything else and hopes that they come back fit.
It is.